TWF Impact on Axs Tv, or also known as Smash and Inside Farseer. I am Renee Young, here with the Green Lantern, or the Green Light, and with Aiden English. And today on Impact and on Axs Tv, we're gonna see, we're gonna see the women's team fighter. We're going to see the TWF World Women's Heavyweight Fighter, Faith here. Well, I could tell you one thing Green Lantern said. Faith was in the TWF. She had 3 runs before that, 2 runs before that. The 2003 YL run, the 2012 YL, the 23 between YL run, and the 2021 wild run to now run, which is still going on. And you can see she took care of that handicap with her foot coming out. Well, yes, she did, Aiden English said. Get away. Away. Well, she did, Aiden English said. She did take care of that handicap. But will it help her here today, Aiden English said. We'll have to see. First off, everyone. I did take care of my hand. First off, I did take care of that handicap that befell me. So I used over sticky ooze, and hopefully it's strong enough. It has to be. And 2, yes, I will say that I was in the TWF in 2 runs before that. 2003 YL was my first run till I came undone. Then my 2-4 run, 2012 YL, 23rd between YL, and now 2021 YL to now run. So, yes, I've been here about 3 times. And you know, I always worked to your hope one day to become a 3-time TWF women's heavyweight fighter. That didn't quite work out. Yes, I was a former TWF team fighter with Io Sarai. But when I won the World Women's Heavyweight winnings, it worked out for me. You know, winning something again. But one day, I will become a 3-time TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter. 1 time too. That will happen one day. Oh, is that right? Sonya Deville says. Is that right, huh? That you're going to become a 3-time TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter. Oh, don't make me laugh. I mean, Faith, how many times you been in the TWF? 2 times. And there are 2 offshoots of you, 2 dolls of you that are in some clutter yard, you know, and both the same clutter yard owned by Wanded Blow Folkworks. Anyway, I don't really care, but guess what? Sooner or later, you're gonna end up being in the clutter yard owned by Biggs or whatever. Oh, is that right, Sonya Deville? You think that my 3rd run is going to come to an end like my first 2 runs came to an end? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Because you already had that leg keeps on coming out. Now, you have to put over sticky ooze to keep it in there. Now, probably makes it where you cannot wrestle anymore and you cannot fight anymore. Ow. Alright. Look, Gail Kim says, I guess we'll let Faith be the guess on that one, if she can wrestle or not anymore. But yeah, Faith, we're gonna see how good that sticky ooze works. And you, Sonya Deville, your stand, your mindset is shameful. But at the end of the day, I still have oversight, not only as the force setter of skill dealings, not as a road follower, but also as the TWF women's team leader. Oh, I could lose the other two, yes, and I probably did. But anyway, here's what I'm going to say. Today, we're going to see, Faith, we're going to put today the TWF World Women's Heavyweight Winnings will be on stake when you fight Sonya Deville. And Sonya, I understand that back when you were the under overseer of Raw and SmackDown 2021 YL to 2022 YL, they were supposedly offshooting from me. I don't know if that's true or not, but here, you get to show how great you are, what a great fighter you are, what a great wrestler you are by beating Faith. Well, we just heard from Gil Kim, so I guess that means the match is on now. The fight is on now. Renee Young said, well, I would, yeah, and for the World Women's Heavyweight Winnings too. Green Lantern said, I'll tell you one thing, Agent English says. I don't know. We'll have to see if it holds up or not. You know. This is for the, come on, stand up straight. Well, this is for the TWF World Women's Heavyweight Winnings. First, she is Sonya Deville, and she is the TWF World Women's Heavyweight Fighter. The World Women's Heavyweight Fighter. Faith. Ding. Well, we're out the front. Faith coming up. Oh, and Sonya Deville just took her down. Sonya Deville thinks she's going to do all that and just knocked her down like that. Now she thinks she's going to win, Renee Young says. 1, 2, and a kick out. Only a kick out. Yep. And now Faith coming in. Oh, just took down Sonya Deville with a side kick, Renee Young says. Yeah, Faith is not going to yield without a fight. The Green Lantern says, or the Green Light says, well, if Faith's leg comes out of the hole again. Oh! And Sonya Deville's getting taken down right now by Faith. Well, how good do you think this over sticky ooze will work, Agent English says. How well do you think it's going to keep her leg in the hole? Well, for a long time, we hope. And Faith coming down for a long time, we hope. Renee Young said, well, we hope a long time too, Agent English says. Well, and I think Faith has had enough, the Green Lantern said, of listening to all the shit that Sonya Deville said, and now Faith coming up and, oh, down. Whatever that hold was, I guess supposed to be. Now she got her. And I guess that would be in a strength slam. Renee Young says, well, gotta watch it. Oh!
I love you, Skip.
I love you too, Mom. Oh, and Sonya Deville just took her down with one of those side kicks she's known for doing. She just did it again. Sonya Deville thinks that she's going to become the World Women's Heavyweight Fighter here by beating Faith here today. And Faith's got some shit on her hair, but sadly that cannot be helped. Ew. Wait a minute. And Sonya Deville thinks she's going to win this here. Oh, she just missed. And Faith He's gonna put the walls of faith on her. Well, maybe not the walls of faith on her. Anyway, but Faith did the code breaker. Faith just did the track breaker on Sonya Deville here. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner, and still the TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter, and still the World Women's Heavyweight Fighter, Faith. And Faith is still the TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter as of right now. She beat Sonya Deville, who's probably not happy about, you know, who's not happy about losing to Faith here today on Impact on Axs Tv. Or Smash and Inside Farce here, Renee Young says, yeah, Sonya Deville was about to win, and she was going to win. I mean, Faith just got lucky, and all this shit that's all over her shoes. Ew. Gonna clean all this off her shoes. And I don't think she's gonna be happy with losing to Faith here today, and knowing that she is not the TWF Women's not knowing she's not the World Women's Heavyweight Fighter. Aiden English says, and then also just to put some more slight on her, she has some of Faith's over sticky ooze on her shoes. Aiden English says that she has to clean off. Well, I guess that's what happens when you're hitting someone with your feet. You're going to get whatever they have on them, Renee Young says. And if that'd be over sticky ooze or not. Yeah, well, the Green Lantern says, anyway, Faith is still the World Women's Heavyweight Fighter. She beat Sonya Deville here today. You know. And we hope that will, you know, that will be a good show. Well, I do know one thing. Jim Ross is now going to be talking with Sonya Deville now after her match, and she's not going to be happy. Well, that's right. I'm going to be talking with Sonya Deville here, Renee Young, and she's not happy, as you said. Oh, I'm not happy. How am I not? Jim Ross, tell me. How am I not the World Women's Heavyweight Fighter? How did I not beat Faith, who's got one foot stuck to her over sticky ooze, which are on my shoes that I had to clean off, or my boots. And I'll tell you what. You know, Faith is only lucky that she beat me. But all luck runs out. See, I've never been the WWE Women's Heavyweight Fighter, or the WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight Fighter, or the WWE NXT Women's Heavyweight Fighter, or the WWE NXT OK Women's Heavyweight Fighter. I never won any of those winnings. But I will soon win some winnings here in the TWF. Either be the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings or the World Women's Heavyweight winnings. Well, Jim Ross said, I don't know why you lost a match, why you lost a fight. I think it might have to do with Faith just wanting it more, or Faith hitting you with what we call the code breaker, we call the word breaker, or the track breaker. Yeah, because Faith thinks she's some kind of offshoot of Chris Jericho, doing Chris Jericho's 2008, 2007 YL. 2007 YL to 28 between YL, you know, ending hold. So the first. Well, I'll get my hands on you again, Faith, and when I do, you're going to be winningless. If that isn't an English word, I don't know. Well, That was my talk with Sonya Deville. Back to you, Renee Young. Well, thank you, Jim Ross, for talking with Sonya Deville here today on Friday night on Impact on Axs TV or Smash Inside Farseer. It's all the time we got here. I am Renee Young for the Green Lantern and Aiden English. We hope you like Impact on Axs TV or Smash and Inside Farseer. And we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.